Oh, as I come closer. Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's a hair. I thought that was a wrinkle. It was like, where has that wrinkle appeared from on my eye? Yesterday I felt like I had a really baggy eye. So like when I looked in the mirror I thought, what's all this like excess skin? But it's not there today. Or maybe it's on this side. Okay. It's nice and early. Well, I think it's just after 10 o'clock. Well, it's about 2-3 minutes past 10. We're still in Halloween vibe. Well, it could be Halloween any time of year, can't it? Okay. Well, yes, it's a good mug. It's a good mug. Right, okay. I've got some cards in this box. We're going to delve into this box because it says incredibly tough. And I feel like you are incredibly tough. You're not a mug. You're not a nightmare. You're not a horror show. You are incredibly tough. What cards do I have in here? Well, should we go to the villains first? Although they did come out reversed. We'll go to the villains first. And then we'll go to the Greek mythology. And we've got the Tower of Sexual Magic here. But that was like laying on top of the box. And then I did pick up the Mother Mary oracle. I felt drawn to use her cards. Well, actually her image. Like from afar, I could see her image. And I don't know. Well, she's on her side here. But I felt like she was just resting, but calling. And the song that I've been singing is From a Distance There Is Harmony. But it's the part where it says, God is watching us. God is watching us. God is watching us from a distance. Okay, right. What day is it today? Let's see. It's Tuesday. The 1st of November. Remember the 1st of November. Happy birthday, Original. I hope you have a fantastic day. I have already tried to call you this morning, but I imagine you're still in bed. I'm looking at some nasal spray. It's interesting. Actually, there's a lot in here to indicate illness. We have an inhaler, a nasal stick. That kind of thing. I've not done that in years. And then we've got Nasofed. Antiviral nasal spray. What the fuck's going on here? And we've got some Vaseline. Rosy lips. I'd probably only use that. I don't even like slimy stuff on my lips. Not Vaseline anyway. Okay. Interesting then. So it's coming through again, like you're not sick. You're incredibly tough. But if you are sick, if you're feeling sick, the first thing you need to do is check your happiness levels. Two of Swords, indecision, roadblock. It feels like a void energy, but it's... Oh, it's pink. It's rosy pink. Two different swords here. That's the card of indecision, so being in two minds. Or being in two hearts. Two hearts are living in just one mind, beating together until the end of time. I'd say so. Look at this Sun card here. I haven't even shown you the card, sorry. Two of Swords. I know you want that card, right? Okay, well, look at that one. We're taking to the rosy lips. It's taken to like the heads of the swords, the handles. I'm not sure what the meaning of those were. But then I was taken to like being in two minds, but then it feels very hard being in two hearts living in just one mind. And then we've got, is this a lobster? I don't. But look at his mind, it's the sun energy. Oh, happy day, Haynes, when Jesus came. It's rather religious today. Okay. What do I think about this ball of light? It's very nice. His grin's making me grin. So I feel like someone is like, you're sharing the same mind. You're sharing the same thoughts. Look at the his antennas. Antennae? Antenna. I feel a bit shaky. King of Coins. What's he thinking? Because he's thinking something and he's exchanging thoughts. I would say with the Divine Feminine. He's got his crown on and he's got all this money and he's looking a little bit smug with himself. I feel like after a dull life, his life could be becoming quite colourful now. He could be seeing things in colour rather than just black and white. I was taken to the jewels on his crown, but also on his... He's wearing rings now. With rings on her fingers and bells on her toes, she shall have music wherever she goes. 9 of Coins. She shall have music wherever she goes. You, Divine Feminine, deserve to be happy and to feel happy. Likewise, with the Divine Masculine. The Devil. Yeah, I didn't want to put the divine part into it. So very much that it's like you have the same vision, but he wants, like, the feminine to be happy. I mean, the Sun is the most positive card in the deck. But he does have an idea, but then we still have this devil energy that's getting in the way. Ruining things. Yeah, but this energy will be going soon, because this takes me to the energy of Halloween. And I felt like the darkness had been dispelled. Is that the right way to say that? Is that the right word? Dispelled. The light has dispelled the darkness. So I feel that that's already cleared. Hence why there's a lot more colour being seen. Because the darkness has gone. So, but why is it still the underlying energy here? It's the energy of, did you forget that the darkness has been taken away? Look at these, they're all like skeletons, but there's horses and I don't really know what that is. If you look closely, can you see them? Very interesting. Unless this masculine is feeling chuffed with himself, proud. He is proud. Because he's managed to tackle the darkness, it's gone. So now what? I felt the energy of honeycomb coming through here. And actually he looks like he's sitting in like a pile of honey. Ah, what was our affirmation? Good morning, Cynthia. Money, money, flow like honey. Happy Tuesday. Waiting for it to rise here still. I think that's kind of, yeah, the case here with the devil energy. Waiting for the sun to rise. The darkness has been dispelled. Is that even the right word? But that's the word I'm going with. Can we have a look at the... well, why don't we read the meanings of these cards? Because I never really read the meanings. Let's start with the King of Coins, because he's put himself... Well, maybe not. Let's start with the sun energy. I've got to pronounce these names now. To Matteo, the fearsome giant crab from the realm of monsters, glows like the sun when he covers his enormous shell with priceless riches and bright jewels. Priceless riches and bright jewels. Okay, so he's a fearsome giant crab from the realm of monsters. The devil energy here. He glows like the sun when he covers his enormous shell with priceless riches and bright jewels. The sun represents unbridled joy, triumph and happiness, which are all feelings displayed by Tomatio. Is it Tomatio? I don't know how you say his name. As he celebrates his hoard of shiny treasures. Okay. Well, let's have a look at this because I feel it comes in with this. Jewels, gems and gold cause Tomatio to light up with pure delight. What makes you feel this way? When are you happiest? The sun encourages you to prioritise your own joy. If the sun is drawn during a tarot reading, seeking clarity about a big project or goal, this card is a very positive sign. Your optimism and inimitable glow will inspire others and lead to success. Shine on. Shine on. Let the light of love grow stronger. You've got to. Let's go to the King of Coins. Shine on. Ew, whereabouts are the kings in here? He's the first of the suit of coins, the King of Coins. The King of Coins is passionate about business and wealth management, and he has the experience and skills to back it up. Like Prince John, he loves money, material comforts, and the finer things in life. If this card is drawn in a tarot reading about money or business, it's a positive sign denoting success and abundance. So twice it stated that. And that's a very positive realisation for the Divine Masculines as a collective, because the material stuff does matter. They do want to be providers. So let's look at the Two of Swords now. Two of Swords indicates you're in a confusing conundrum. A decision looms, but you're having trouble making up your mind. Ensure you have all the facts before making a decision. And we've got the Devil energy. So let's look at this. I noticed yesterday on my video I done out in the garden, never seen it before, but it was like green at the side of me because it just gives you that. And then at the side it wasn't white, it was green. The Devil. The powerful, mysterious Chernabog exerts a potent influence over his dancing minions, who are content with their fate as they're thrown into the volcanic fire of Bald Mountain. The devil, oh my goodness. We've got to read this card. Oh, let's have a look. The powerful, mysterious Chernabog exerts a potent influence over his dancing minions, who are content with their fate as they're thrown into the volcanic fire of Bald Mountain. The Devil Tarot card represents vice and destructive behaviours, but reminds you that, like Chernabog's minions, you have a choice whether or not to participate in them. Okay. Upright, the Devil asks you to examine your own behaviours. Could you be sabotaging your success? If you're feeling tempted to overindulge in vice, the Devil is a reminder to consider the potential consequences of your actions. Chernabog summons his minions with dazzling displays of power, but their allegiance proves to be their downfall as he tosses them into the fiery mountain. Learn a lesson from them. Be discerning and don't let yourself be deceived by empty promises or distracted by instant gratification. Yes, that's what it says. Greek mythology. Money makes him happy. Riches make him happy. It does feel in the material sense. I feel the energy that now that he feels satisfied financially, feels abundant, it's like it's time to discover the richness of love. Feels like there's room for love now. Or maybe around Christmas time. I'm looking down, we've got Winnie the Pooh down there, dressed up as a... Well, he's got a Santa's hat on and a Santa's jacket. Let's see what this card is. Eros, desire. I'm watching him cup her breast. This card describes the pleasure of sexual attraction and yearning. Eros was one of the first entities to be brought into being, as procreation requires the desire for lovemaking, and the world could not be populated without the hot flames of amorous lust. It seems that the matter you are considering is likely to contain an intense craving or sexual magnetism, and therefore things could get very steamy if those involved feel so inclined. Equally, this may be a time to be a little flirtatious and alluring so that you draw whomever you desire to you. Passion is a primordial driving force that is as old as the creation itself, and this card represents a feeling that has stimulated humans since time began. However, if you are not in a position to have this energy play out in a physical way at the moment, this card may still represent powerful intensity and great passion, which could be unleashed to create your heart's desire. Wow. Let's repeat this part. It seems that the matter you are considering is likely to contain an intense craving or sexual magnetism, and therefore things could get very steamy if those involved feel so inclined. Okay, should we go to the Tower of Sexual Magic? I think it's time. Look at this arrow here, like Cupid's arrow. Whoa. Don't even need to shuffle them. Okay. Ooh, nice card. The Sun card. I think they really just speak for themselves. The images are there because you're both like visualising the same images. That's interesting because it feels like you're covering up. He's the king now, but you're hiding here. What card is this? The King of Pentacles. That takes me to the, in the beginning, about feeling ashamed, because there's a strong sexual, devilish, if you want to say that, energy here, a desire, that wants to be fulfilled, but then you're kind of telling yourself that it's bad and that you shouldn't have that impulse. So I'm feeling the energy of Adam and Eve. So as soon as they ate the apple, they felt the need to cover up. Because Eve was tricked by the snake and wanted power. Like the power had gone to her head, or the yearning for power. Well, I feel this masculine has all the power now. You've got the power. This is a nice card, Ace of Wands. I'd say the most passionate card you can get is an opportunity of passion. It's like the flame's always been burning. And you've both kept this flame of desire alight. And I feel now the energy is light, well, it should be lightening up. when that sun rises, you will feel it. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? That is such a good music video to watch, and it explains this completely. The awakening. Can you feel it? The Two of Swords, okay, that card of indecision again, but he's here like tempting her with a rose. This flirtatious, seductive energy here. It seems like she's not interested, but of course she is. I was taken to the song Up on the Roof. They look like they're in a barn. I was taken to, they were in the rafters of a roof. When this old world starts getting me down, and people are just too much for me to take. Lover's Oracle. I don't think I'm going to use all these cards. How long have we been on for? 21 minutes and 17 seconds. Okay, I feel a little bit like I got no room. Okay, Mother Mary's next. She's on my lap, ready. Let's have a look at the Lover's Oracle cards. I think we've got a couple of cards down. We'll look at this one first. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. That's good to know, isn't it? Bird of peace on the way. Letting you know that the flood's over. Divine mystery, isn't it always? Here we have this card. I'm just reading Cynthia's messages. Woozer the alarm. Oh, does that say wowzer? Woozer. Wowzer the alarm. Broke out at the word love. Awesome. Bear also farted in his sleep. Ha ha ha. Awesome again. It's the first time I noticed that thing on the floor by the foot. What card? Divine love. What card was you talking about? What foot? Every time Jasper's on my lap, there's a big significance to that, because he just keeps, it happened on camera yesterday, but he keeps doing that, like stretching his paw out. I held it today, because sometimes when I touch his leg, he'll like pop it back in, but he'll let me actually like hold him. The one before the rafters. I've moved my cards around, haven't I? What was the rafters one? Oh, the bottom of the deck. Right, okay, so the one before that is... we had that one. This one? No? Looks like a circle, maybe a coin. Made me think of a bowl. Oh, I think it was was it the rafters one then? This one? Or this one? Because she's got like a pentacle. Well, it's a love heart shape. I have foot, but what have you got me looking for now? I didn't know I was looking for love until I found you. I still don't know what one you're saying yes to, because I've just thrown it all out there. Bingo. B-I-N-G-O, 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 N-G-O. And bingo was his name, oh. Mother Mary, did we read all those messages? What did this one? We didn't even read this one. It says playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. Okay. I don't want that many cards. Thank you. don't know what I'm going to be doing today, but I'm going to be doing something today. It's nice and early. It will involve some food shopping. I know that. I feel like shopping. Definitely getting outside. It's sunny out there. Oh, Our Lady of Sweet Rest. Okay. I don't know what I will be doing. We'll see what transpires. 41. That is me resting though, really, because I've been busy. A busy bee at work. And I got out quite late last night, so I've been awake quite early. And I feel ready, but I feel ready just to do what I want to do, like for the next 4 days. But I do have plans to meet up with a few people, get coffee. But I do know I do need to put a day of rest in them 4 days. Not overwork myself, as in with like socialising, communicating. Because that can be tiring and draining also. But you just have to be selective on who you spend your time with and communicate with. This is all being said for a reason. There's some people that uplift you and you enjoy spending time with. And it's kind of a mutual exchange of energy. So you get something out of it. And then there's other people who you know you're going to be hanging out with because you've got some words of wisdom to share. You don't really get anything back from them apart from sadness, darkness, misery. And I've got a couple of those people that would like to meet up. So that's cool. Maybe I'll do them all on the same day. That could be a good idea. Just deal with it all at once. Okay, Our Lady of Sweet Rest. I know how hard you have been trying, how much work and effort you have been summoning, and even if you judge yourself for not having done enough, I see how much struggle you have been enduring, how much you have been trying to overcome. You will succeed, and you are capable. I like that because that incredibly tough really did kind of shout out to me. Okay. You are capable, but even the earth requires retreat and rest in order to replenish and continue in time. For now, beloved, it is rest time. Be with me, suspend your activity and your judgment, and let go. Solutions may come to you too in this time, but it is a time to simply be with me. Come, let us rest together in the sweetness of divine love. This world is one that requires balance. Whilst many of us know this intuitively, to live it is another thing altogether. Many of us have been taught and still believe that effort and striving are the most valuable behaviours, and that if we are not yet successful, we just aren't trying hard enough. The Divine Mother appreciates hard work, especially on those things that have meaning to you, that fill you with passion, even as they perhaps demand everything from you. But while she loves that you will not hold yourself back from the tasks at hand, she also knows that in this world there are seasons of rest and seasons of activity, and that is the natural law of the earth. It is in rest that we can not only replenish ourselves, but stop thinking about our problems for a while, to perhaps gain a different perspective, and to give life a chance to continue, maybe even rendering our problems no longer problematic. It is also in rest that we can allow the Divine Mother to help us. In rest we can become receptive. It says in rest we become receptive. We need to be open in order for her wisdom and light to permeate our body and mind, to infuse within us her guidance so that we feel it and know it. It is hard to be open if you are huddled into an exhausted ball on the floor, completely overwhelmed by stress. Or perhaps you are not so affected by stress, but have the sometimes not so useful trait of being able to simply and continuously just carry on. If you have a tendency to just keep on going, unless an injury or accident or illness slows you down, then the message of Our Lady to you at this time is to stop for a while now before it comes to that. You may feel that you are on a roll, that you have momentum and you don't want to stop. That is fine, of course, and always your choice. However, you are being given guidance here that you will not undo any good works by slowing down for a moment or two, taking a short break or a longer one if needed. Good rest brings energy and helps us avoid pursuing a path that would perhaps not lead anywhere interesting or helpful despite our initial enthusiasm. The Lady of Sweet Rest comes to us when we will gain through stepping back, pausing, or just letting life move on around us as we slow down for a moment or two. She comes to confirm to you that rest will help your body, mind and soul. That rest can be in whatever form works for you. If you're not sure what works for you, perhaps start with some time in nature or a nap if practical. Know that you deserve it, and if guilt or shame comes up about having a need for rest or taking that time for yourself, hand it over to the Divine Mother and allow her to help you let go in peace. If you've been praying about something happening in your life, a resolution or a manifestation, and wanting it to appear, this oracle comes with the guidance that all creation happens in time. Even in the stillness of winter, when the earth is resting, there is much invisible preparation happening for the flowering and buzz of activity as new life emerges in the spring. So do not lose hope, just have patience and know that all things come in time. The healing process and affirmation. Imagine that you are laying peacefully in a beautiful place, perhaps in nature. Imagine the air on your skin, the scent of flowers in the air, perhaps, or the sound of birds. The Divine Mother is with you, resting peacefully. You are safe, secure and relaxed, and if any thoughts or worries arise, imagine that they can float away on the breeze or nearby stream. There is just you, the Divine Mother, and a sense of sweetness, peace, trust and relaxation. Stay here for as long as feels good and finish your process by repeating the following affirmation 3 times, preferably out loud. Our Lady of Sweet Rest is with me now, soothing my soul and allowing me to just be. I am held in divine oneness always, and all is happening in perfect divine timing now. Our Lady of Sweet Rest is with me now, soothing my soul and allowing me to just be. I am held in divine oneness always, and all is happening in perfect divine timing now. Our Lady of Sweet Rest is with me now, soothing my soul and allowing me to just be. I am held in divine oneness always, and all is happening in perfect divine timing now. Let's go to the Archangel Power Tarot. It's gone a bit chilly. I think it's warmer out there in the sun. Let's go outside in the sunshine. I think that's a good idea. I know you want to, but you can't say yes. Look at the hand reaching down through the sun. The sun just reflected off of the card then onto my face. Okay, the 3 of Michael. Release the past. You will grow from this situation, and time heals all wounds. It's taken again to the energy of the divine looking after the divine feminine, wanting her to be happy, but who's taking care of the divine masculine? And is he capable of taking care of himself? And will he allow God to take care of him? Okay. Let's just read this card. It's a broken heart card. The 3 of Michael, the 3 of Swords. Comes after the butting of them heads. Or butting of heads in being in two minds. The Two of Swords, which we've seen twice. 3 times now. You will grow from this situation. When challenging events occur, it's important to take time to heal. You do not have to do it alone. Ask your angels, guides, or human friends for existence. Okay. Ask your angels, guides, or human friends for assistance. Forgive everyone involved, including yourself, for actions or choices you may see as having been unkind or in error. Time truly does heal all wounds. Ask your angels and guides to help you see the reason for this situation in your life. A new perspective could allow you to view things in a different light. Know that you'll become a stronger person over time because of this challenge. Incredibly tough. You've got this. Let's go to the unicorns first. Affirmators. The green there with nature. Let's read it. It's time to unleash your inner hippie and step outside of that man-made box. Take a walk in the woods, smell those flowers, hug some trees. You might think you're being ironic, like, look at me, I'm being all tree huggery and stuff. But you'll find that even then those trees will hug you back. Trees come from a time before irony, and their earnestness is impervious to our jaded humour. If that doesn't make you want to hug them even more, well, I guess you're a robot. Nature. That was a bonus card. Confidence. In this moment, I take a step back and look at myself with the pride of a good mother. I've got 2 cards. They're both yellow as well, which is pretty cool. So in this moment, I take a step back and look at myself with the pride of a good mother. I see an abundance of abilities and talents that show up all the time in big and little ways. If I could stick myself on a refrigerator, I would. I would invite all the neighbours over and say, look at that. Can you believe what an A+ that is? And vitality. I am healthy and vital and strong. My radiant love of life fills me with healthy, vital and strong cells. Each cell is a warrior. Each one has its own sword and shield. I dare you to try and penetrate my cellular army. Didn't think so, chump. Healthy. You are healthy. Story of my life. As I tell myself the story of what's happening in my life, I choose to make it the kind of story where even the tough parts have a sort of inner beauty. It's ultimately a happy story where every character, no matter how wicked, is doing their best. And let me tell you, it will be worth it when I earn that Pulitzer Prize for the best inner monologue. And I feel that card comes in with that card where he's offering her a rose. Where else is that card? Oh. Okay. You've got this. Anything you want, you got it, baby. The comeback is always stronger than the setback. I like that a lot. Enjoy it. It's happening. One more card and the bottom of the deck. What does that say? Adventure is waiting for you. The power of imagination makes us infinite. The power of imagination. Shall we end with a, because the rest are just all tarot cards, all my heart's beating really fast. We're going to end with a unicorn card. And maybe another Mother Mary card, okay, if you insist. Oh goodness, why am I piling the boxes up like that? Decide. It's time to clearly make a decision about what you want. Excuse me. My goodness, we've gone from C to F. Where's all the pages gone? They've fallen out, haven't they? It'll be here somewhere. Definitely yes. Decide. As you go through life, you gain more responsibilities, and one of the biggest is to decide what you want. You're now in a time where you could go in a few different directions, depending upon your decisions. In other words, you must decide what's next for me. It's not always easy to make decisions. Fortunately, you have help. You can call upon heaven to guide you, as well as trusted friends, family members and experts. You can also try on your future. This means closing your eyes and imagining the different possibilities for yourself, and then noticing how each choice feels. Which one makes you feel happiest? Which choice makes you feel loved and safe? And which one feels like it would be most helpful to yourself and others? Always choose the path where you can do the most good in the world. If you ever feel stuck, as if your life isn't moving along smoothly, then you need to make some clear decisions about what you want. Decisions are magical in that they get things moving again. If you don't like the direction in which your life is going, you can examine your decisions to see if they need changing. The best decisions will make you feel happy and will make the people around you happy too. Oh my God. This card here. Our Lady of the Abundant Garden. Anything you want, you've got it. What is it that you're wanting? I champion, this is the wrong card, but I champion your growth always. I went to 28, not 38. I provide life without limits. You have no need to fear loss or lack. For everything that dies, new life is created to supplant it. For every need that you have, there are ample channels through which that need can be fulfilled. I can provide all with wisdom, grace, and even joyful humour. You can find a way to delight in life and enjoy all the riches that are available to you, if only you open your heart and release your fear. It is habit, not reality, which keeps you uncertain. Trust in me, my child, and be nourished in my living garden of love. If we are so concerned with our needs for survival, we can become blind to how much we already have. It may never seem to be enough for us to feel really safe, happy and secure, or perhaps you have trust in your heart and yet you are also tired of feeling as though you have to work so very hard to get by financially, or that it takes so much for you to feel supported in your work. Or perhaps you feel you have to give so much love and support to get even the smallest amount of affection, of attention, or affection in return. The mother comes to us with a message that we need not fear for our survival, that she has our back and is protecting and supporting us. We have so much already and can open to receive so much more as we let go of the fear of loss and lack that shuts us off from the universal flow of abundance. In the mother's garden, there is always a blooming harvest. If part of the garden is in decline, it is because energy is thriving and flowing into another part of the garden. There is always abundance. It is always in flow. All we need to do is open to her in trust as we come to understand her way of constant flowing energy. She is asking now that you recognize that your fear is a habit rather than a reflection of a reality in which you must fear. Humanity is evolving together, but there are the forerunners in the evolution of the human race that help shift the memories of the body that have been programmed into survival mode. To shift these memories into a place of trust, of curious surrender to see what happens, what unfolds, and therefore become very responsive to divine guidance, allows the human race to heal, to become more creative than reactive. Then humanity can join the divine celebration unfolding upon the planet rather than reenacting old painful wars. Each one of us who is willing to take this shift from scarcity, fear of poverty, and fear of lack into a place of genuinely trusting in abundance, in the plentiful provisions of the Divine Mother, helps the rest of humanity learn that it can be done. You are one of the chosen children of the Mother, chosen to learn to play in her abundant garden and feel the safety of her eternally flowing nourishment. Then you can help others learn to do the same. There exists more than enough for all. As we come to realize this, we can learn how to receive and share rather than take and fear. This oracle comes at a time when you are being asked to let go of fears of abandonment in your relationships, or fears of failure at work, fears of not being recognized or valued, fears that will prevent you from taking the steps that you need to take now or in the future. This oracle comes at a time when your financial situation is healing and you need to trust in new ways of feeling open to abundance reaching you. It comes at a time when all those around you might be in fear and reaction because of a recent trauma or situation, and you are needed to be the one who stays in your heart and in trust of the divine plan. You might be the one through which the Mother wants to pour her assistance, because you are capable of remaining open to her and not closing down in distrust or shock. Our Lady of the Abundant Garden comes to you with a gift of abundance, and you are asked to remain open and to know that she has endless provisions through which she blesses the unfolding spiritual destinies of all of her children. This oracle comes with a special message. If you have been wondering if something will take off or flourish or thrive, the answer is yes. Definitely yes. I saw it in the Magical Unicorn cards. Definitely yes. Hi Moon Cookie. Hi Gal Gal. Okay, let's just have a look at your comments and we'll see where we go from there. Looks like the circle may be a coin. Made me think of a bowl. She has her back to him. Yes, bingo. We've done this bit. We will be serving today. 41 brings me to a work code for the horseman, literally. Ha ha. Gal Gal, good morning, channel of love. 26 days until my feet will be in the sand and ocean and cocktail in hand. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy days. I already sang that at the beginning. When Jesus came. That's going to be beautiful rest time, isn't it? Not long to go. She's on the countdown. Moon Cookie, hello to the channel of love. Happy Tuesday. Listening and getting dressed for work. Okay. Well, my lovely ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to get going. It's 50:05. 50:05 on the counter. 5 of us are watching. We've got the 2 thumbs up. 52, 6 of us are watching. That's what it says my end anyway. Okay, that's it. We're done. I might be back on later on. We shall see what happens. But until I do see you all again, you know the deal. Take care. Much love. Enjoy your day, ladies. Sending love. Absolutely. Sending love, yeah. Much love. Take care. Bye for now.